Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Brews with Brian, a craft beer review podcast. Now, craft beer is beer that is brewed in smaller breweries, not these big corporate machine breweries that we're all aware of. The people that make craft beer do it with time and patience, and they care about the product that they deliver to us, the consumers, and I could not be more thankful. I got into craft beer 2 or 3 years ago, and it's totally changed my outlook on beer. Just the different varieties, the complexities, the styles, just everything about it just totally knocks it out of the park. If you're looking for beer just to get drunk off of or beer for parties, this is not your beer. This beer is designed to be enjoyed and savored. On today's episode, I review Bomb Imperial Stout from Prairie Artisan Ales, Dale's Pale Ale from Oskar Blues, and Oberon Ale from Brewing Company. So let's kick this show off. Alright, and first up on today's show is Bomb Imperial Stout from Prairie Artisan Ales out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. It has an ABV of 13%, and it's got a rotating availability. The description from the website says, Bomb is an imperial stout aged on espresso beans, chocolate, vanilla beans, and ancho chili peppers. All the flavors meld to create a truly unique beer. The peppers add just the right amount of heat to complement the intense coffee and chocolate flavors. This beer pours pure black with about an inch of very dark head. The aroma is of espresso, dark chocolate, very faint notes of vanilla and booze, and a pepper smell that comes in at the end from the chili peppers in this beer. I spent a lot of time just enjoying the aroma of this beer. It was fantastic. Tasting this beer, you get the cocoa and espresso up front, nothing overwhelming, vanilla, roasted malts, and pepper blend midway through, leading into a finish that is mostly peppers and boozy sweetness. This thing is balanced beautifully and leaves a very nice finish. The spice mixes with the ABV to create a brilliant warmth that leaves your mouth with a nice little tingle and warms the chest in a very enjoyable way. Overall, this is a wonderful, world-class beer, robust, balanced, and deceptively easy to drink, with its ABV being so high. It is an instant favorite for me. I will definitely be buying more of this. Overall, I'm going to give Bomb Imperial Stout from Prairie Artisan Ales 5 stars. And our next beer on today's episode is Dale's Pale Ale from Oskar Blues out of Longmont, Colorado. Dale's Pale Ale is an ABV of 6.5%, and it's available year-round. The description from the website says, this hopped mother delivers a hoppy nose and assertive but balanced flavors of pale malts and citrusy floral hops from start to finish. Oskar Blues launched its canning ops in 2002, brewing and hand canning Dale's Pale Ale in the Colorado Brew Pub. America's first craft canned mountain pale is a hearty, critically acclaimed trailblazer that changed the way craft beer friends perceive portable beer. This beer pours mostly crystal clear with a copper and amber color. Outstanding foamy off-white head. It is a very good looking beer. Earthy and citrusy hop aromas on the nose with touches of pale malt, honey, and pine. The flavor lies almost perfectly between the standard pale ale flavors and the stepped-up ones of an IPA. A solid malt backbone is balanced by an earthy, floral, and citrusy hop note that restrains itself just enough to stay true to the pale ale style. Some zesty pale malt dances around as well. It is very crisp, clean, and dry at the finish. It is a very drinkable beer. Overall, this is an excellent pale ale with far more flavors and character than most. Certainly worth having a few for the summer barbecues. Overall, I'm going to give Dale's Pale Ale from Oskar Blues 4 stars. And our final beer today is Oberon Ale from Bell's Brewing Company out of Comstock, Michigan. Oberon has an ABV of 5.8% and it's available in the summertime. The description from the website says Oberon is a wheat ale fermented with Bell's signature house ale yeast, mixing a spicy hop character with mildly fruity aromas. The addition of wheat malt leads to a smooth mouthfeel, making it a summer classic. Made with only 4 ingredients and without the use of any spices or fruit, Oberon is the color and scent of sunny afternoons. Oberon pours a deep, slightly cloudy orange color that is bright from the yeast that is used in the beer with a massive white head. And you get an orange and lemon citrus aroma, and it just builds as the beer warms up. Lots of orange and surprisingly some Belgian spices of clove and coriander. It captures an extremely subtle pineapple aroma. Now tasting this beer, it is extremely yeasty up front, followed by some orange gummy and lemon flavors right behind it. There is no hop bitterness at all, just like it should be in this style of beer. It has a nice wheat malt backbone that makes it really smooth. It finishes very mildly, which is appropriate for the style. This beer is perfect for outside weather. It comes out in the summer, so they expect you to drink it at barbecues or by the pool. Overall, I'm going to give Oberon Ale from Bell's Brewing Company 4 stars. Alright, and that's going to do it for today's episode. I reviewed Bomb Imperial Stout from Prairie Artisan Ales, Dale's Pale Ale from Oskar Blues, and Oberon Ale from Bell's Brewing Company. I want to thank everybody for tuning in again this week. It means a lot. Again, check us out on Twitter, Brews W. Brian, Facebook at Brews with Brian, and Instagram at Brews with Brian. And we'll see you next time.